evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm January Keaton. You could be $600 million richer tonight. That is, if luck is on your side. Now, I hope you're my friend. People across our area turned out in droves to buy tickets for tonight's near-historic Powerball drawing. And News Center's Lindsay Nielsen caught up with some last-minute ticket buyers at Colson's News Center in downtown Albany. They say they're hoping to beat years in a Cleveland home. Tonight, we see video of the moment they were free.
St. Anne Catholic Church, Mark, is over a century and a half old, and she doesn't look bad, does she? That's because of 6 years of renovations that have been going on. And although Mass has been going on here at the church since December, this week the church will finally be dedicated to God. The new St. Anne Catholic Church on 3rd
but we did need that rain, though.
We did need that rain. Many areas got anywhere from about a ½ inch to locally near an inch in spots, so that definitely...
just what we needed.
That's what we needed.
All right, thank you, Andy.
Okay.
Now let's check in with the News Center's Josh Sims for a preview of what's ahead in sports. Hey, Josh.
Hey, January. Well, the Red Sox...
budget is right. For the first time in recent history, Schenectady's police and fire departments came in under budget, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well, state police arrested Columbia County man after they say he sent a threatening text message to workers of a Greenport business. Troopers tell the News Center they responded to the business Friday and was shown a text, apparently from 29-year-old Mark Kramer. It threatened to kill the workers there. Kramer, who's from Hudson, is now facing charges of aggravated harassment. Happening right now, parts of the town of Schaghticoke under a boil water advisory after a main break there today.
I might have to go get a ticket. For now, I'm live in Albany. Lindsay Nielsen for the News Center on 10 ABC.
Lindsay, girl, I got my ticket today too, honey. Thank you. Well, there's no doubt you'll need luck on your side to win any lottery, but tonight you might need some extra. That's because your chances of having the winning ticket is 1 in 175 million. And just to give you some perspective, if you're able to beat those odds and score that $600 million jackpot, you'd beat out the take-home pay of some celebrities. You'll make 11 times more money than singer Jennifer Lopez last year and 33 times more dough than Kim Kardashian brings home in annual pay. All right, now to some developing news out of Virginia this hour, where witnesses say a car drove through a parade, injuring 50 to 60 people. It happened during an annual celebration of the Appalachian Train in Damascus.
Taking a look now at what's left of the tower, I'd say a little less than half of it maybe has been torn down today from my vantage point. Now, I just talked to Steve Powers of Nigro Companies just a few minutes ago. He did say the crew is done for the day, but they will return tomorrow at 7 a.m. He says the remainder of the tower could take as long as well into next week to get it completely down to the ground.
Held captive in Cleveland for close to a decade. Today is the first Saturday they've been able to spend outside of that horrible house. And for one of them, tomorrow, Mother's Day, will be a day of memories. ABC's Alex Perez has her story.
For Michelle Knight,
tonight's Powerball jackpot. But first, the News Center has learned that embattled Assemblyman Vito Lopez, accused of sexual harassment, will resign from office Monday morning. That's also the same day Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver scheduled a resolution vote to expel Lopez from the legislature. While an ethics report did not find Lopez guilty of anything criminal, it did support evidence that he engaged in lewd behavior with female staffers.
As is a lot of the decor inside as well. The church doors have been open for Mass since December, but this week is the consecration of the church.
The new St. Anne Democrat Vito Lopez spending his final night as a member of the Assembly. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm the News Center's January Keaton. Vito Lopez, the lawmaker accused of sexual harassment, will be out of a job tomorrow morning after agreeing to step down. Not at the end of the session as he first proposed, but other little savings added up too, like mowing parks less and using less electricity in city buildings. He also says the city has been more aggressive with homeowners who refuse to pay taxes, prompting many of them to pay up just in time. So what happens now? Will the savings possibly trickle down to Schenectady residents? I'll have the answer coming up at 6. In the studio, January Keaton for the News Center on 10 ABC.
All right, thank you, January.
Back here live now in Waterville. The consecration, you guys, is a very elaborate ceremony with a processional of holy men to start and then a luncheon to end it all. That luncheon is invitation only, by the way. Now, we're told that parishioners are already starting to flock to Sunday Mass, which, as I mentioned, began in November. Now, if you want more information on the consecration, which is Saturday morning at 10 a.m., or if you want more info on Sunday Mass, which is also at 10 a.m. every single Sunday, go ahead and go to our website, news10.com. For now, live in Waterville, January Keaton for the News Center on 10 ABC.
Thank you, January. It's time now to get
The crew is done for the day tearing down the tower. You can see over my right shoulder here the crane off to the side. They turned off the water. And, of course, over my left shoulder here is what's left of the tower.
Chosen for our care.
Thanks for watching. See you guys later.
Night Powerball fever. The lines.